Hello, how's it going? This is my first live of 2018 and my second or third time going live ever. It's pretty late, so I'm assuming that not many people are going to hop on. But if you are watching live, please put a live in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, drop a replay in the comments. Hey Will, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching live, drop a live in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, drop a replay below. So you might have seen my social media post earlier. I was talking about how I was going to go live tonight to talk about my keto bagels recipe, which I still am going to make, but I had something else that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. I had something else on my heart. So today I want to talk to you about fear and how to overcome it to go after what you want. Hey everybody, thanks for hopping on. If you're watching live, drop a live in the comments. If you're watching the replay, drop a replay so I can come back and say hi and give you guys some love. So yeah, fear. How to overcome your fear, how to go after what you want. So everyone experiences fear. It's part of being human, and it's in our instincts. It's that fight or flight feeling that we feel. So I'm sure you all can say that you've had some kind of fear in your life. So drop a 1 below if you felt fear, or if you felt afraid to take a chance on something, or to do some kind of risk. So if you know me and you know my husband Mike, we've had a lot of change and growth over the past couple of years, both personally and professionally. We moved out of state twice. We bought a house, we adopted a dog, we got married, and then we sold our house. Like I said, we bought a second house. All of these things we hadn't. Hey Monica, thank you so much for hopping on. But yeah, so all of those experiences were new to us. So of course we were afraid going through them. We had no idea what we were doing, but we got through it, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you about today. Some other things that have, brought fear up in my life are speaking in public. So even just doing this Facebook Live right now kind of makes me a little nervous. But that's what I'm doing. I'm working through that fear, and I'll talk to you about what I'm doing and the steps that I've taken to combat that. But yeah, so all of those things were first for us. Even me moving to Florida and going remote in my job, that was completely new. Luckily, I was able to slowly transition into that, but new experiences. So, fear of the unknown, you're scared of that change, you're scared of the familiarity, you don't have that familiarity of what you're doing. So where does that fear come from? It comes from a few different places. So we're afraid of being judged. We're afraid of being criticized. Hey Erica, thanks so much for hopping on. If you guys are tuning in, drop a live below. And if you're watching the replay, drop a replay. So we're talking about fear. And I talked a little bit about some of the changes that my husband and I went through over the past couple of years and how those are all new experiences. But yeah, so that fear that comes from, feeling like you're being judged, you're being criticized, we're self-conscious, we worry about what other people think about us. That's all human. We're also afraid of failure. So we don't think we're going to succeed, or maybe we automatically think we're going to fail. And then lastly, we don't feel worthy. So, you're thinking like, who am I to be speaking on that stage? Or who am I to be sharing my story on social media? Or going after that promotion, buying that car, whatever it might be, you don't feel like you deserve it. So what can we do to overcome that fear so that we can get past it and achieve the goals that we want? There's a few things that I've listed out that I'll talk about with you. So the first is to retrain your brain. You need to change your mindset so that you feel like you deserve it and you feel confident. So first, personal development is huge. Whether it's audiobooks, podcasts, reading actual books, whatever you can do to, help yourself and empower yourself to feel more confident, to believe in yourself, that's going to help you. And I have a quote I want to share with you guys. So it's, "Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right," by Henry Ford. So that really shows the power of your mindset. Another way that you can retrain your brain is to see your fear as excitement. So back in December, I had to give my second presentation at a conference with my company, and a couple of my coworkers and I talked about how we were going to, instead of saying that we're scared or we're nervous, we were saying, I'm excited. I am excited for this opportunity. I'm excited to try something new. However, we could reframe it to change our mindset so that our bodies and our minds felt that excitement instead of fear. And then the last thing is to just accept the fear, tune into your fear and understand why you're afraid, but also remember why you're doing it, what your why is behind all of it, and remember that whatever that why is more important than why you are afraid, and that will help you overcome that. So after you retrain your brain, you can start working on preparing yourself. So the more prepared you feel, the less nervous you'll be. So for example, when I gave that speech, we did all kinds of prep work before it. Or, when we were moving and doing all of our house hunting, all kinds of preparation went into that. And even just for this live, I'm looking at some notes because I'm new to this and it's not something that I'm super comfortable with. So, whatever you can do to prepare yourself is going to help you feel more comfortable. So whether that's research, creating a plan, if you need to practice, do those things so that you get more comfortable. You can also rely on your support system. So your friends, your family, a spouse, your coworkers, whoever it is that you can rely on to either get advice or just talk about how you're feeling. Maybe they can help you understand that deeper, reasoning behind it. You can also visualize your success. So think about what it would feel like, after you do whatever it is that you're trying to do and you've overcome that. How do you feel afterwards? Do you feel relief because you gave that presentation and now it's over? Or are you super excited because you bought the house or the car or got the promotion? Visualize that and keep that in your mind. And then the next one is just to practice meditation and gratitude. These are just to kind of, make you feel good about yourself, make you feel happy, and kind of center yourself. So that is kind of what you can do to prepare. And then the last step is the most important, and that is to take action. You're not going to succeed if you don't take action. So this is really key. So use those previous tips that I mentioned to get yourself ready to overcome your fear. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't push yourself out of your comfort zone. You're going to stay complacent. You're not going to see changes in your life. So you really have to do that. And another quote that I have is, "Great things never came from comfort zones." So you probably heard that one before too. But really just commit to it. Think about, like I mentioned before, whatever your why is, think about why that's so important to you and let that drive you to complete that action. So that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to hop on really quickly and kind of talk about some of the ways that we've overcome fear in the past couple of years and even in the past couple of months and even right now. So I really appreciate you guys hopping on, especially so late at night. I also have a challenge for you before you go. So if you want to stay with me for a couple more seconds, I want you to comment below with something that you're committing to taking action on. All right, that's all I have for you guys. So thank you so much. Please like or share this video, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night.